Yep.
Hey,
Savage AF in the building. I wanted to say to y'all, you know, the world gets crazier and crazier and crazier, and we're here to bring some of the crazy down, funny up, kind of a midway crazy funny.
We'll meet you half crazy.
Like we'll meet you halfway in the craziness of life. Savage AF, what's up? I'm Shang.
This comedian. I said that's
you are comedian.
Yeah, but make sure you follow at comedian Shang and at Black Pedro on Instagram.
Right.
Also at Savage AF Radio.
Which you see scrolling, and if you can't see the scroll, then something's wrong with you.
Scrolling.
Okay, we got to wait till some.
Yeah, people will jump in, man. You know how it is.
Let's see.
There are eyes on us. People are watching. They're just lurking.
Right, they lurk.
So we're here Monday through Friday, Mondays and Fridays. 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then Tuesday through Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yes, and then if you don't catch us
live, YouTube, Facebook.
Right, and if you don't catch us live, what you have to do is you have to check us out on the YouTube channel, which I want you to subscribe to. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you don't subscribe to the YouTube channel, I just want you to know, no matter how much you wash your ass, no matter how many baby wipes you wipe your ass with, it'll still smell shitty. Forever if you don't subscribe. Now, this is all you got to do if you subscribe is 1, 2, 3, the Terminator. That's it. I got to find one that got a louder, more aggressive, like click, clack, clack, click, motherfucker, click,
like
clack,
it really slaps.
Slaps. Yeah, that one don't slap. What's going on, y'all? Also, if you do subscribe, you got to subscribe also to the podcast version of the show. But YouTube first, like, subscribe. We need a little thumbs up, very important. And if you subscribe to the podcast version of the show, what you do is, ready? iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and
SoundCloud. Yeah.
That's it. You already know what it is. He hits the notes. I mean, I don't know what he hits the notes with. A rock.
I hit it with what I got, baby. You know what I'm saying? A rock, hit him with it. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got.
He kicks like tonfas, which a lot of people don't even know what tonfas are. But I just thought I'd throw that in there. You know what? That's the word for today. Hashtag tonfas.
What the hell is a tonfa?
Yeah, you know what a tonfa is?
No, man.
A tonfa. You know what cops use? It has the handle.
Oh, yeah, and you swing it around.
That's like a tonfa.
Aha.
That's a tonfa.
Gotcha, tonfa. Yeah, I see people in the building, man. Yanni Kesar, RVA Gourmet, Garlene, Lady Hazel, Queen B, Pam Knox, Taylor, Miranda. What up, though? The family's all back, man. Good to be at the reunion, y'all. Who brought the potato salad? And I'm gonna let y'all know something. All the people that subscribe, what we need you to do, this is a new thing, and I'm gonna be going full blast because there's no time to fucking waste in this fucking world. I need y'all to absolutely tell all your friends. Now, we see you consistently on the show, and we appreciate you beyond anything because you are so nice to follow us for all this time. But we need you to tell at least 10 of your friends about this fucking show. We got to start blowing this shit up because you never know when you never know. So I need y'all to go and do what I'm asking you to. Boom, bam, Denzel Washington fingers in your face. You know what I'm saying? Boom.
You know what I'm saying? King Kong ain't got nothing on Pedro. And
all those debates you have with your book club and your friends at the, maybe the salon ain't quite the place right now, but you know what I'm saying?
No, there's no
barbershop. But
I know all you women over the pandemic look like this now.
bring that right on over to Savage AF. You know how our comment section goes off during the show. So we appreciate y'all being active in it.
We need
love y'all.
more subscribers. And that is the
you.
thing. It's time to push. It's time to fucking move it.
Push.
Need as many subscribers as possible. And you guys have been fantastic, but we need more. You know what? I don't want half ass. I want all ass. I want both ass cheeks. Right now, we
want to see asses wiggling. I want to see some sweat.
Woo! So make sure you do that. Now we're gonna hit you with the rundown on the run up.
But before that, speaking of pushing stuff.
Oh shit!
Make sure you're on Amazon Prime and check out SHANGRY if you haven't yet, and if you have, do it again.
Yes,
you didn't do it right the first time. Do it more.
Make sure you tell your friends. My goal is for the show is to make hit 1 million. I want 1 million views on there, and so far we're doing really well. But I want 1 million views, which would shut the industry straight the fuck up. But right now we're doing extremely well. We're on pace to do into the at least 100,000. So, which is good. Yeah, six figures. Dug in fresh your own. So, what the fuck is wrong with his arms?
I need far less. All I need when you go to theblackpedro.com /shop. You can download Black Pedro Begins, and I don't even need, the 100,000, 10, 15 people, man. Come on.
Right. Let's go. Buy the album. You see the information.
The album's only $1 million, so it's only $1 million.
So you can buy one.
Yeah.
So you buy it at www.theblackpedro.com /shop. So you see it there. Make sure you do that.
That's a collection of vintage Black Pedro jokes from my early years. It's part
Black
of
Pedro begins. And don't let the little I'll help you with your purse face fool you. The jokes ain't nothing like that.
I'll help you with your purse. I just might talk shit about it.
Man, you might take something out
of it. I know what it is. Hey. In these streets, y'all.
RBA Gourmet, what's up? What's up with y'all? What's up?
All right. So speaking of which, man, let's get off into the show because it's going to be a shorter one today. It's Friday. Yeah.
Rundown on the run up. Yep.
All right. Yeah. So we're going to end today's show, and it is April 2nd, 2021.
Yes, it is.
SHANGRY. We're going to end with that. No time to waste, baby. And it's going to be a real message today. I know that. But before we get into that, I just want to, because I've been ruminating on it, and it's getting at me. It's getting my pressure.
Wait a minute. Did you use the word ruminating?
I did, sir. I did.
Hashtag Tonfa. Hashtag ruminate. That word has never been on this show. Nope, it's the first time we use the word ruminate. Yeah, in fact, you know what? I'm gonna find a horn, and every time you do some old big $100 word, it's like,
I didn't even know where it's cost.
Cascation.
But I've been ruminating on what if Derek Chauvin does go free, then what do we do?
Now you're on my page.
Lord, but I'm like, I see it within the realm of possibilities. Yeah. What if?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. But before we get into that, we're going to talk about flight risk, y'all. The CDC releases new travel guidelines for fully vaccinated people. Let's see what they're talking about.
Yeah.
But before we get into that, April 2nd, 2021, comedian Shang, Black Pedro in the building. This is Savage AF, and we're going to start off with today's headline. It's Good Friday, but not if you were a Capitol Police officer in Washington, D.C. A young man who has now been identified as Noah Green. And sorry, I'm going to pull in this picture while I talk. But 25-year-old.
I found a picture of him.
Oh, is it in there?
Yeah, it's right there.
Put it in? Okay.
It's right there. It's up.
Stop playing.
Stop
playing. No. All right. No, I'm gonna get the other picture.
Get the other picture. But pretty much.
But what happened is he drove a car, Nissan Altima. It looked like into a Capitol barrier, into some guards, got out and stabbed a police officer to death. I'm sorry, I don't have the police officer's name right now. All this, it's just all kind of coming in as we speak. But was able to identify the assailant, and he has also been killed at the scene. Is Noah Green. This is surprise. To be honest, when I first heard that the dude was able to drive up the car to the Capitol, get out the car with a knife, and actually get close enough to stab an officer, so he had to be white. Had to be white.
You know, I actually
with
thought
the toothpick usually would have gotten. You know,
I thought it was going to be this guy. Like, it's just
yeah,
I thought it was going to be a white dude going woo 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 fuck the
America.
government.
But
Yeah,
what we do have is you know, another end of the spectrum, which is
black people tired of shit and losing their shit. And
yeah.
saying,
I mean,
fuck it, I'm tired of you motherfuckers. And
well,
there's going to be one black person, and they're going to big it up completely much more than they are all of the white.
Hold on. This brother's out. This brother though, Noah Green, unfortunately was out his goddamn mind.
Yeah, no,
right?
He's crazy as cat.
So
shit.
his posts apparently are about, you know, how the United States is trying to get him. They've been performing, you know, unauthorized procedures on him, trying to take control of his mind.
Right.
So, yeah, obviously in a paranoid state, recently lost his job. This is obviously a human condition that can happen. Everybody can have a mental breakdown.
Well,
right? We know that. I mean, come on, we know.
No. I'm a
comedian who had some
I'm
issues.
gonna just let you know. It's Paul Money would say the nigga was crazy as cat shit. I just can't deal with the nigga, but the nigga was crazy, and that's what happens, nigga.
Queen B said a black patriot.
Wow. Look.
Yeah, and no Arie Gourmet, he did not make it out alive.
I want them to
at all. He did not.
No, of course he didn't make it
but
out alive.
But he also did take an officer's life with him. So we
okay, yeah, but you know what? The reason I'm playing the race card with this shit, fuck that, is because a lot of people that were at the Capitol, they tiptoed their way the fuck out. They are insurrectionists, and they're getting trespassing. They're going to jail for not even going to jail, getting fines for trespassing after beating cops half to death. But none of them, I mean, a lot of them, except for one lady that got blasted in the neck or in the chest. Other than that, all these other motherfuckers tiptoed their ass the fuck on. So, and they were paranoid schizophrenics too, because they thought one thing applied that wasn't reality. Look what they did. But there should be white bodies. I don't give a fuck. It should be white bodies all over the place, because they should have riddled them with bullets, just like they would have done if it was a bunch of black people attacking the Capitol. So I'm going to say this as a collective: suck our dicks.
So for me, what this does, and you know, less about race for me. I mean, like, yeah, this obviously has January 6th connotations over it, right? Like, right. You know, it kind of brings that back up. So it's similar in that vein. But for me, it represents the difference between losing your goddamn mind and being out your goddamn mind.
Okay, well, no, hold on. You're gonna have to explain that to me, because okay. I mean, so one's crazy and one's kind of crazy. Which crazy is it?
Well, losing your goddamn mind is what happened on January 6th.
Right.
It's where no matter what level of education or intelligence or IQ any of those insurrectionists in that mob might have had, they all lost their mind. They went, as Jay-Z and Beyonce might call it, ape shit. Okay,
ape shit. Right.
They literally were climbing the walls like cracker monkeys, and like, you know, just like all over that building like orcs and creatures, and they just out of their fucking mind, and then went back
and they had a little rally before that,
right? But then went back the next day to their lives like, I was just listening to the president. I was being a patriot. I mean,
the president,
you know, dropping kids off the next day. So like for this time period, they lost their goddamn mind, and then just tried to go back to being a look. But if you look behind all their eyes, cracker monkey.
Yeah. Just what's wrong? What did I do? What did I do wrong? It's bullshit.
But this brother Noah Green was out his goddamn mind, which means completely gone. Like, you lost your mind. I feel like that's momentarily. Noah Green. Yeah, the government's out to get me, man, and they trying to perform mind control. So what I'm gonna do is go all by myself up to the Capitol with my car and a knife. Ha!
Yeah,
and that's gonna stop the government. Ha ha ha! You know, what I'm saying? It's obviously less organized thought. It's insane, and you know, it's not thought out or followed through. But as we saw, there was this well thought out, at least in factions, right? There were groups who were exploiting that moment and calculating and strategizing on ways to conduct operations, you know, like,
okay, so I want to know
snatch and grab.
Snatch and grab. I got to get Nancy Pelosi's podium. Okay, so let me ask you people something. Okay. Do you see the double standard here? That Noah didn't make it. Fuck that. You ain't making it. You ain't gonna get trial. You ain't gonna get reassessed if you're crazy. Because we obviously know the nigga was crazy. We already know that. I mean, come on, nigga. He was crazy as cat shit. Everybody knows that. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I just feel like even though this is, absolutely his fault, absolutely crazy, absolutely stabbing a man to death is wrong. I really do see a double standard here. And maybe people say, oh, you're always playing race into it. Come on, man. They tiptoed their ass to fuck home. And the next day they're at the barber. Yeah, did you see the way I did that? You see what I did over there,
sure,
man?
I went in the Pelosi's office and I rubbed my dick right on her pens, man.
Whoa, did you see how
signing with my nuts right now?
Yeah, when she's typing on her computer, guess what she's typing? My balls. That's what she's typing.
Yeah.
If she stops for a minute, smells her fingers, guess what it is? My nuts. And guess what? I took all her pencils, put it up my ass, and put the pencils right back. So every time she writes, it's gonna be something shitty.
Actually, I left one in there just for
just because I like the way it feels.
That's how I get down, bro.
It's what I do. It's what I do.
That's what they do.
But no, I know that he was insane. Obviously, he was a paranoid schizophrenic. He was obviously out of his fucking mind. But I mean, they dropped him. They handled the business and they dropped him, and that's the way it goes. What's up, Stacey? But the bottom line is, obviously, people are losing their fucking shit. The world is making people lose their fucking shit. I'm trying to not lose my shit right now.
And Queen B, I see she totally disagrees with me when I say that those people lost their mind on January 6th. But all I'm saying is that in them thinking that they were justified and behaving rationally on that day, they snapped out of it, right?
No, but
they like, to me, that was their flip. They just they heard a few words.
That's the way they were.
Hold on, I mean, I get it, but they weren't doing that, right? But that day, it flipped for them. They went bang and then bam, and they went cracker monkey all over the Capitol,
right?
And then the next day and subsequently, since then, all of that talk out loud has stopped, right? Like those people aren't in court like America needs freedom. They were like, I was just listening to what my president said.
Right. That's a scapegoat.
Right,
scapegoat.
I did not even understand. But they flip back to a mentality, right?
Right.
So what I'm saying is that if this brother Noah Green was alive and in custody, he'd probably still be like, the government's trying to control my mind, and I'm not going to drink your water because your water is just mind control water, which is kind of
no.
You know what I mean? Like he would still be. Crazy. He would still be in this kind of zone of out of his mind. So I see. I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm not justifying what happened on January 6th. I'm just saying those folks temporarily lost whatever mind. And I said it before, whatever level of education or IQ they had, they threw it out the window for a minute and was like, let me go run up on the government.
I think they were crazy the whole time. I think that they're crazy. They were psychotic.
No, but that's what I'm saying. They all go back to work.
Right.
They've gone back to soccer mommy.
Right. But that's America. America keeps letting them get away with this fucking bullshit. And this brother Noah, who was out of his fucking mind, and I agree that he was a nutty buddy, and he definitely probably ate at least 10 crayons in his life. But the bottom line is, these white people are allowed to go fucking bonkers and act like everything's everything. Whereas, if we go bonkers, which we do go bonkers, and right now, today, I'm feeling like I could be. Yeah. We go bonkers, death, dead. We go, hey, I want to sell some cigarettes. I want to sell some cigarettes on the side. Death. If we play with a toy gun, death. But they can be absolutely fucking insurrectionists. And the people that backed them, all the people in Congress, the 149 motherfuckers that backed them, they can be, traitors, and they can do all that. And not one thing fucking happens to them. Noah loses his shit, loses his job, loses his mind, death, period. So fuck him. And whoever the two cops he stabbed, he stabbed one cop and killed the other one, or whatever the case may be.
One died, one is injured. One is injured.
I hope that he makes it through. I'm sorry for his family, because nobody wants to lose somebody. Trust and believe when I say that. Nobody wants to lose somebody. But at the same time, I just want the equal amount of justice and response when Caucasians or European Americans do the exact same shit where they're evil. They do evil and they get away with evil. Black people do evil and there is no getting away with it. You die. You fucking die.
Or black people don't do anything and die.
And you die. Right.
And then the evil gets done to them and then justified.
Pedro's driving back from, going to work, go to the supermarket. Cop pulls over. You know what? I don't like your last name. I don't like the way you say your last name. And why is it Black and Pedro? Boy, you've been asking for this for years, since you were born. Yeah. I'm sorry. So, I mean, that's what it is, man. I get it. I just feel like this young man obviously was fucking cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
I mean, he can't. So he obviously, to me, this is whether he knew it or not, a death by cop situation. Like,
right. He might have wanted to commit suicide too.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Death by cop.
Yeah, you're right.
Like because one of the questions they're asking is like, it's funny. They go from these, mass shooting situations where they're like, we should restrict access to guns because, this guy, obviously he shouldn't have had a gun. And then to today's stabbing, and they're like, in a country where you can have guns easily, why didn't he have a gun? And I'm like, just take what you get. All right. The nigga was crazy. He showed up with a knife.
Right.
And tried to stab the government. Yeah.
Hammers. Okay. I mean, what? I mean, he killed a guy with a hammer. Yeah. I think, what about hammers? Okay. How are we going to fix the porch if we don't have hammers is what I'm saying. I need hammers. And, I mean, this guy, he had all access to any kind of fucking weapon he could have got, extra clips and all that. And he decides to use a steak knife. I mean, come on, man. This is not what I thought it would be. This is just not what I thought. And they're going to come up with all kind of stuff. And then, you know what I say? White people, I'm really on one today with the white people. No, because you know what?
Make them feel the hurt.
Yesterday was Pedro's day because Pedro was fucking up and saying, I didn't mean all crackers. I mean 99.9% of crackers. But no, I don't want the white people that listen to our show because we love you too.
I think we're down to one. I think we're down.
Yeah, I think we got one. But the end of the day is. Thank
you, Wendy.
The end of the day is this man is going to get all kind of press, and it's going to be a blanket statement, just like we do with white people, because we do it. We're wrong for it. It's going to be a blanket statement. Well, look what the blacks are doing. He tried to kill people at the Capitol. They will equate that with January 6th, which is a false equivalency and shouldn't even be mentioned. Like it's like this fucking saying. It's bad. It's horrible, but it's not the fucking same as a mobbing into the fucking Capitol and beating cops and stabbing them with Trump flags. Different ball game. So if they start,
I feel like that's gonna be a Fox News narrative.
Because Fox News, that fucking cavalcade of cunts. Let me tell you something. Any woman or man that watches Fox News, say it to me outside, and I swear to God, knuckle run. I'm so sick of you motherfuckers. I'm sick of you motherfuckers. I'm sick of these delusional, and I mean he was delusional, these delusional people that their whole fucking scheme is to take down people of color and make sure people of color don't get the fucking fairness that they deserve in the world. And I'm not talking about bad black people or bad brown people or bad Asian people. I'm talking about people that just want to fucking live, and everything you do is geared towards, you can't have a vote. You're not allowed to have a vote. No, we're going to restrict that. You can't just go down the street. Can't go down the street and have a legal gun. I can, but you can't. It's just a double standard. And you can't lose your mind and get maybe, in the psychiatric ward for the rest of your life, because they do that with a lot of. What about the guy that just shot 10 people at the supermarket? Wasn't it 10 people?
In Atlanta?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It was 8. 6 of them were Asian.
No, it wasn't. Boulder, Colorado.
Oh, Boulder. Yeah, that was 10.
Did they drop him? They injured him, but did they drop him?
Hey, man,
they should have dropped him. It's like, okay, this motherfucker killed 10 people. Pow, pow. Bye-bye. That's it. Not dropped. Other motherfucker. Killed people in the church while they're praying. You cunty cunt. And guess what they did? Guess what? Burger King. Boom.
I'm not gonna say that this brother Noah Green should have walked away from this alive. I mean,
no, I said drop it.
No. I get it. I mean, they did. So and he stabbed a cop and killed one. So you're going to die when That's it. Most of the time. But I want you know what? Death across the board. How about that? You shoot a bunch of people in a fucking church. You don't get to go to Burger King. Sorry, motherfucker. And we know it's you. You don't get to get the Whopper. You know what you get? You know what you get? You get bullets, bitch. Also, the Queen Bee says he was a Muslim. On these posts on the internet, he was a self-proclaimed follower of Minister Farrakhan. So I don't mean that to be an indictment of Minister Farrakhan or the Nation of Islam.
Not in any way.
I'm not a believer or a follower in the religious tenets of any of that. To love Black unity, but it will be interesting to see where they go.
They're going to go there
with that angle too, and just to see.
And Carolina Boss said Dylan Roof still hasn't been to trial. FYI, you know what? And I bet you they're giving him Burger King while he's in the fucking cell.
Well, as long as he's in jail and hasn't been to trial, I mean, welcome to being Black in America. I mean, look.
Yeah, I mean, we know it's a double standard.
That's what Khalif Browder went through. Is like he didn't even have charges against him and just never went. And then So let Dylan Roof sit in there and then get convicted and then sit some more. So fuck
right.
It.
But I mean, you know what? I am not surprised. I have been so used to seeing crazy white people. That when you see a crazy ass Black person, do you feel bad? Yeah, of course you go, oh fuck, he's Black. We always do that. Oh shit, he's Black. But sometimes we lose our mind because shit makes us crazy. The world.
I will say,
and sometimes you got to beat a motherfucker down.
Hey, I will say I haven't seen the news yet. Flash his face. This Noah Green, the Black man who killed an officer and got killed himself and ran up on the U.S. Capitol. I haven't seen them, flashing his face yet. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they spin that narrative. But I do believe it'll be taken up as a Fox narrative.
It'll be Fox News is gonna go bananas.
Tucker Carlson.
You know what they're gonna do is they're gonna make
the real
big
threat in America is. Isn't this the real threat? Isn't this followers of Farrakhan stabbing police?
Exactly.
Isn't that what we're afraid? I mean, come on.
Kuchidama said that when he found out the DC shooter sniper was Black, he lost it. No, I mean,
that was a tough one for all of us, dog. It was
I wasn't.
Oh man, it was like Team USA losing in the Olympics or some shit, right? Like when did that happen? 2004, Greece. You were like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? But you know what? You know why I wasn't? I was more like, yeah, I'm surprised more of us haven't snapped and said, fuck all y'all. So I can't act like I was surprised. Savage AF, I want to let y'all know, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you don't subscribe to the channel, I already told you, your ass will stink forever. And I need you to do this for me.
Itch.
You know what? We got to do this 3 times because some people watch the show and don't subscribe. So here we go. Boom.
YouTube. On YouTube. Fucking subscribe and notify.
It's easy peasy. Slicey. All right, let's go to the next thing. Slicey. Icy.
So I'm about ready to take these flight risks, y'all. I told y'all I am 2 days away from being fully fully. On Sunday will be my 2 weeks after my second vaccination. And that's
how do you feel? How do you feel though?
Man, brother, listen, I've been drinking tequila and beer for the past month while on the vaccine.
Are you good?
No side effect after either one of them. Yeah.
Did you just say side effects? So right there, maybe that's part of the.
No, that's the side effect of the.
Oh yeah, okay, got you.
Tequila, bro.
But like, what if you can't say
COVID?
What if you can't say anything with the letter E in it from now on?
Think about how hard that tequila, nigga. Exactly. I drink tequila.
Exactly. So imagine that the shit happened where.
I can still smell my tequila. That agave is coming through, nice peppery. You know what I'm saying? Herbaceous.
Wow.
Look that up.
Well, you know what? Another one. # herbaceous. He's on a roll. I said Tonfa, which nobody knew, and then and herbaceous. Okay, let's go.
Herbaceous, and then what was the other one I said? Ruminating.
Ruminating.
Yeah,
Wow, I'm gonna let you know something. He's on a roll.
Let them herbaceous vibes ruminate.
Let it marinate.
Within your tonfa. Okay.
All the people on here, I'm telling you, tell 10 people. But I think that right now, a lot of people are like, well, I get to fly because the CDC said, woo, let's go only if you're vaccinated. And there's going to be certain guidelines. But the plane is still going to be like, what the fuck?
Right. So here they are. Well, I kind of, when you hear these, I just kind of think like, really? Did we do anything at all? All right. So here's the updated information for travelers. This is coming from CDC.gov, baby. Domestic travel during COVID-19. Fully vaccinated travelers are less likely to get and spread COVID-19. People who are fully vaccinated with an FDA authorized vaccine can travel safely within the United States. Fully vaccinated travelers do not need to get tested before or after travel unless their destination requires it. Fully vaccinated travelers do not need to self-quarantine. Fully vaccinated travelers should still follow CDC's recommendations for traveling safely, including wear a mask, stay 6 feet apart, wash your hands.
I was doing it. Say when you were doing it, 6 feet apart, wash your hands.
That's that. Okay, so all that being said, I don't feel like that. Like, were motherfuckers really self-quarantining for 2 weeks after they traveled when they arrived at their destination for their 3-day weekend?
Right. No.
So all that shit don't really make you don't have to self-quarantine anymore. Nigga, nobody was. That's why this shit been spreading. Nobody was self-quarantining.
We got a couple other people on here that are fully vaccinated.
There you go, Nicole. You. Appreciate you.
Nicole,
go ahead, girl.
Thank you very much.
Get naked with somebody quick.
Oh, wow.
Quick, Nicole, give it up.
It only
give it
lasts
to
6
somebody.
Months. It only lasts 6 months.
Well, no. They said the Pfizer lasts at least 6 months. They don't know. Could be longer, but at least. But and is effective against these B1 variant things.
Right. The variants.
The Africa ones.
Like, hey,
the nigga virus.
Right. Look, that's Pedro. And I'll give you some candy.
Yeah.
But I mean, no, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to getting the vaccinations done. And by the way, that's Pedro again, giving the old white lady the vaccination.
I'm like, hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
Look into my eyes, girl. Just listen to
what let me tell you something. What else I want to put in you?
I got a needle that's bigger.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I got something I wanted. Yeah, I got your vaccination right here, baby.
Yeah.
But no, there's a lot of people and I'm going to get it because I got to travel and I got to do it.
Did you see? I sent you a link, man. LA just opened up to 50 and older. And anybody 50 and older can get the vaccine now in Los Angeles.
By the way, is me. So
I'm almost there myself. God damn it. Yeah. But that Pfizer was cool for me, man. It really worked out.
Well, no, that's what I'm going with Moderna.
Do your thing, bro. Do your thing. Do your thing.
No. Moderna is actually a woman I know. This is chick.
Okay. There you go.
I'm going with Moderna. I'm getting the Pfizer.
Yeah, right. But you're going Moderna's going to drive just to make sure.
She's a hot piece, but she don't want to fuck because you got. Yeah, she's a hot piece, but she don't want to fuck until 3 weeks later. I think it's 3 weeks between the times we can. All right. I don't know what it is.
It really ends up being an almost 2 month process. You get one shot. Then you wait 3 weeks, then you get another shot. I think with Moderna, you wait
a month.
Yeah, 4 weeks. So and then it's got to be 2 weeks after that. So
right. So, but you know what? I like the fact that this is what I'm gonna say. Good before we're gonna roll through this real quick. I'm gonna say this. I'm giving props to the Biden administration. I don't give a fuck. People are always saying he's not doing good on immigration. That's just a fucking talking head shit they're doing. It is a problem.
It's like the world threw a bunch of babies at Biden's head, and he's just trying to catch as many as he can.
Yeah, exactly. He's like,
he ain't gonna catch all the babies.
I'm doing what I can, guys.
Stop throwing babies.
Boom.
Who's the motherfucker throwing babies?
Okay, so the end of the day, get your vaccination if you can. I know a lot of black people still are apprehensive. I was watching a couple brothers on IG. They were like, you don't know what's gonna happen a year from now. You might end up with such and such. Yeah, good. There's maybe, but
and I bet you some of those brothers eat pork, smoke whatever,
Right.
drink
Right.
whatever. Like you don't know what's going to happen to you from half the shit you put in your body. We don't know what's going to happen to us when we step out the fucking door just to do normal shit like check the mail or move your car. So
and Queen B asked me, "Are you gonna do it?" Well, I don't know.
I'm trying to sit here as a testament to you guys.
Yeah.
Look. The shit. Not everybody's gonna have the same reaction, interaction.
I might be like Marvelous Marvin Hagler, where 2 days later I'm dead.
But not from that. He might have died 2 days later. And
I'm just saying.
Hank Aaron, same thing.
You know what? Right now,
he killed Hank Aaron 2 days after. It's like he was 86 or some shit.
Right.
Like he also could have been 86 years.
Pedro's acting like everything's cool, but watch, 1 week from now, can't use his thumbs.
Yeah. I wasn't really using them anyways.
It's all day.
Listen, bro. I can do that.
And you know what? I thought that the vaccine is what affected his opinion pertaining to Godzilla versus Kong. I think he was absolutely out of control on that one.
I guess I need to watch whatever 4 movies before that to make it all make sense. But
yes, yeah, because it's a sequel.
It's a sequel.
Yeah, it's a sequel. But I'm going to, because I do have to travel. So you know what? Good for the people that got it. That's all the people that got it. They're like, woo, we can go. So,
but you still got up. It don't matter. It's just a little floss, a little sidestep. Never hurt nobody.
but
listen. I've tried to be a testament to you guys. I got
no.
I had no reaction to either shot. That doesn't mean that's what's going to happen to you. But the reality is, people die every day. So, I could try a new dish. Like, I've never had squid before, let's say, right? I have.
Right.
Like, I've never had squid. And I eat some fucking calamari. And then 2 days later, I get shot. And I was like, God damn you, calamari. It's like,
right.
You can't.
No. I hear
unless
you,
a squid shot me.
But let's try. It's a different world. I'm not going to buy into the Tuskegee experiment situation, even though we see different systematic things that are going on in the country that are specifically to deny Black people freedom, equality, health. But I'm gonna ignore all that.
Queen Bee trying to say she see a third eye growing. If a dude girl is just gonna give me more vision. That's just more titties to look at. Yeah, didn't think.
But no. I'm. You know what? Stacy, it said that she got her last one and she's been sick for 3 days or 2 days.
It's expected. Like most people have a reaction to one or the second shot or whatever. Like most people do. I was fortunate that I had zero reaction to either shot. So. Right. In that, I'm like, yeah, whatever, my nigga.
Okay. No. I hope so. I want to let you know though. So today there's kind of a continue. Black.
Do y'all know what's in the pesticides that are on your vegetables?
Exactly. Do you know what's in Tylenol?
Are y'all niggas paying attention to that? Y'all niggas are at home eating Cocoa Krispies, worrying about a vaccine. Meanwhile, all that sugar and all the bullshit in that is fucking eating your whole body up. It's niggas out there with titties.
Cocoa Krispies could be, freeze dried pygmy dudes.
Men, you realize some of the food you eating out there right now, the side effect is titties.
You know what?
It gives you titties.
And there's some pussy. Breast. There's some pussy you can eat. Boom.
So the vaccine ain't gonna give me breast.
Yeah.
Nigga,
but you know what will?
The bullshit you eating?
Cocoa Krispies will. I wanted to say that Black Pedro's pop-in kind of segues into mine. So when he rocks into this, I want you to know it's going to be a continuation.
It's good. Well, we try and keep the show with a flow. So here we go with a little something like this.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro popping in. Hey, with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Hey.
Oh shit!
Boy, Black Pedro with another popping to let you know what's popping, man.
Slipping there for a second. Sorry.
All right, so today's Good Friday. Cheers to all those who believe in that shit. But courts ain't open. The markets ain't. I went to check my stock portfolio, which I have now. Holler at me, ladies. And there's no activity. The markets are closed. It's Good Friday. I forgot about that.
Right.
So that also means a halt of the Derek Chauvin trial, which no matter how much crazy America tries to make it into a trial of George Floyd, this is the trial of a murderous police officer from Minneapolis, Derek Chauvin.
AKA Shark Eyes.
Right. AKA No Soul Jones.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
AKA Murderous Cop.
Right.
All right, your turn.
AK-47, just a killer.
There you go.
So, okay. I have been preaching that I believe that the prosecution is doing a good job of laying out a case. While I recognize that it only takes one numb nugget, ass jackal, elephant nutted, goddamn porcupine penis, brained ass juror to fuck up the whole situation, I think they're laying out a good case in a methodic way. Even though I don't like,
but there's always
the
that
methodology of trade. But yeah, he's like, I ain't seen nothing. So that being said, I do recognize that there is well within the realm of possibilities within the American legal justice system that Derek Chauvin could go off scot-free and nothing, no jail time, whatever. Not the third degree murder, not the second, not the manslaughter. Like he could potentially get away with all of that.
Right.
Given America is what it is.
Right.
That being said, it does beg me to ask the question, then what?
I already know.
Because I'm in a place, man. And I don't want to even say it out loud. But like I've said before, this would be a lot for America to bear, especially Black Americans, to watch Derek Chauvin go free after this. So this is actually really more of a question, in my opinion, in this Black Pedro Pop-In to our audience. And please, because I'm sort of at a loss. Like, I know what it would be, but I'm just hoping that there is something else that could.
Well, you know what?
Is there some policy or law? Because
I'm gonna tell you what it would be. Pedro.
I think it would push us to a violent edge.
This is what it is going to be. It's going to be this. It's going to be a lot of this. It's going to be
everybody was kung fu fighting.
It's going to be a lot of that. And there's going to be a little bit of this. And
Queen B, I don't owe you shit yet because the trial ain't over. So we're going to see what happens. But I do realize, and I ain't stupid, that okay, he could get off. Yeah, I get that. I really don't think he should. I think that the case is built up well enough. This should go down. Right. It's not like I'm sorry, Trayvon Martin. There was this bullshit law, the stand your ground law, that any cowardice juror could hang their cowardice on. I mean, like, well, George Floyd did George Zimmerman did fear for his life. So, we had to, at a certain point, you just got the right to, because of standing ground, you know what I mean? Like, so there was this bullshit law that you could hang your hat on, but there's no bullshit law really that these police officers, most specifically Derek Chauvin, can hang his hat on, because at this point, even his supervisor's like, yeah, they should have got up off of him a while ago. So, and they've already been fired for violating the use of force within the police department's use of force policy, which the jury won't be allowed to know. But it's not the same circumstances. So I'm hoping for a justified outcome, a just outcome, I should say. So, but America's not a just place.
Exactly.
I don't know that will happen. What do we do, y'all? What do we do?
I told you what we do. Have a couple drinks and
but that's the thing. That's the thing. But that's the thing. Then we all become Noah Green.
Yes.
Then we all just end up Then we all just end up running up to some place in a car with a knife, totally unprepared to properly express ourselves. All right. Well, you know what I mean? So I'm just like,
can we do it a little bit, Pedro? Just a little bit.
Well, I'm just saying, I get where this.
All right. Okay. How about no knife? How about just a couple?
That's even worse. I mean, no. What I'm saying is, like,
come on, Pedro, give me something.
But we know what the response would be. And
all right. What about a little? What about this? Come on.
Saying. As soon as your feet leave the ground, ka ka ka,
man,
and that body
it's
is
so
falling.
disappointing. It's so disappointing.
So I'm looking for advice here, guys. I'm looking.
I
for
mean,
ideas,
how do we respond
what would
to
we
this
do?
evil?
What would we do as Black Americans to this?
You know what we do?
Marching, singing, protest, voting. Like at this point, I'd be at my limits. So like before I cross that, we all cross that. But I'm just like, what is the thing that we do if Derek Chauvin gets off? Like, what is the proper response to this? I don't know. I'm at a loss. And it's fucking my head up. So,
well,
that's my pop-in for today, y'all.
Well, you know what? I agree with your pop-in, but I'm not at a loss. I say we get swords and we go out and we fight for freedom.
But see, you talking about get sword? That's what I'm saying, nigga. It's like, if you ain't got swords and horses and cavalry, if you don't have an alignment with the Irish and the houses of Scotland. As we're looking at these Braveheart images.
Okay, all right.
Then you're just gonna be Noah Green in a car, talking about the government hate me, and then you slumped over your wheel, and that's gonna be the last thing you hear.
No, I agree with you.
I
agree with you. Let me just say this, man.
So I'm just saying.
I know what you're saying, but after when you see something like this, and they get away with it, then it's going to be really tough for a lot of people to swallow. And I think it is going to be, there are going to be a few bar fights, at least.
We said Black men stopped playing sports. Now, listen, that's extreme, but this is the kind of thought I'm actually looking for. It's like, okay, let's think about what that would do to America. Buy NBA, NFL, anything that starts with an N or an MBL or any fucking thing that requires hand-eye coordination. Okay, you can have soccer and hockey, nigga.
You get, croquet all day, but that's it. It won't be. So I'm gonna say this because we're gonna cut it shorter today.
I don't know what niggas gonna do, but
it's gonna be crazy.
You'll have to retrain a lot of
there's gonna be a lot of Noah Greens, like you said.
So I don't know what we do, but that's the food for thought, y'all. Let's move on with it.
So my Savage AF today, I'm not going to do the intro because we're going short on time. I just want to say, there's no time to waste. And I know people probably think I'm insane for even, being here today and doing the shit today. But the reason that I say no time to waste, and that I did the show today 2 hours ago, my brother died. He's been in the hospital for a month and a half. He had a massive stroke, and he was getting better, and then it took a turn for the worse. So today they unplugged him from the machines, and then 5 minutes later he passed. And I use comedy to distract me, and I use, things to distract me with my loss of my brother. But my main thing is this, that motherfucker was hilarious. My whole family's funny. I'm gonna think about all the times he's funny. I'm gonna think about the fact he lived through a broken neck, verticulitis, intestines, and he had Lyme disease, and he made it all the way through that. And then he was healthy for a long time, and then the stroke hit him. So there's no time to waste, people. There's no time to fuck around and act like everything is cool. And you got to go get it. You got to go get it. Whatever you want to get, you got to go get it. Because I'm telling you, this shit could be a wrap. And my brother wasn't like some elderly dude. He was, to me, 60's not elderly. It's older, but it's not elderly. And he was extremely muscular and very fit. So you could be fit as fuck. So my thing before we get up out of here, I'm gonna end this quickly, is with the death of my brother today, it made me realize there's no time to waste. So everybody in the feed that's here that supports Savage AF, the reason you're gonna see a little bit different vibe is I'm not fucking around no more. Nothing is gonna make me fuck around no more. I'm gonna make sure I get it, and I'm gonna honor him because my brother was dope. I'm dope. My brother's dope. My other brother, he's family dope. We just dope. And I've lost 2 sisters, brother, moms, uncle, father, And you know what? Fuck it. Keep it moving. Gonna make sure that my son's is good. And that's it. So no time to waste. Whoever you got that you dig and you love them, whatever, you better motherfucking say hello. You better check on them. You better touch base with them because that shit could be a wrap. Luckily, me and my brother were in touch before he had the stroke and we were talking and clowning. So everybody out there, make sure that whoever you got, get at them, So it's not as Shangry. This is more Shangri-La or Shangri-licious. I'm saying so.
Shang-gracious.
Right. So I'm gonna miss my brother Thomas Forbes, named after my father, Thomas, and I will miss him. And I hope that y'all have a great weekend. And whoever you got that's a family member, give them a hug. Put your hand in your ass, wipe it on their shirt. Do whatever you gotta do.
Let them smell you, dog.
Let them smell you.
Hey man, this toast is to Tommy.
Yeah,
Tommy Forbes, brother. We love you.
Yeah. That's my big bro. That was my big bro. So,
Shang, thank you for that. I mean, brother, thank you for always being honest out here and sharing your life with people.
Yeah,
because you could play the celebrity route and make everything look, fancy and glossy, but niggas go through real shit out here.
Real shit
in real life. And our goal as comedians, our duty, I think our calling, our instinct is to take that pain and turn it into laughter for others. But I don't think sometimes people realize that when we're making other people laugh, it's through our own pain,
Right. And I'm doing a show this weekend. In fact, this is the show I'm doing coming up. I'm going to be on there with Ken Garr, Steve-O, Whitney Cummings, Craig Robinson, Jeff Ross, Pablo Francisco, and myself. Sunday night, I'll be at Supernova Comedy. Get at me on my IG and I'll send you the information. Make sure you follow at Black Pedro and make sure you follow at Comedian Shang on our IG, but also follow our Savage AF Radio. But no, I meant that this weekend, I'm going to just take time. I'm going to talk with my family. And just, digest the fact that my brother, who has come to my shows, hung out with me, got all my free drink tickets because I didn't drink.
Somebody got to use them.
Somebody got to use them. Can't just let them go waste. And he drank them all. Trust. So
he's a man after my own heart.
Exactly.
I always take care of drink tickets.
Take the drink tickets and get the free food and all of that. He used to do that all the time. So guys, hang in there best you can. Have a good weekend. Yeah, man. But make sure you touch base with the people you love and hug them and give them a noogie. I don't know if y'all remember noogies. Remember noogies? When you grab them? Yeah.
It's like a lesson that every older sibling needs.
Yeah, you're right. So my older brother used to give me noogies. And then but he would did noogies, but what he would do is dip his fist in piss and then do it. So it's a little bit more hardcore. But
Jamaican style.
Make sure that it's a tangy noogie. It's a tangy. You got to make sure it's tangy. So we'll see you soon. Noog. It's a dirty noog. So I'll make sure that you guys touch base with me. Say what's up. I'm fine. I'm not fine, but I'm going to be because
there's a whole community here for you, Shane.
Yeah, I got to be. So
and there's a whole community here for you. The Savage AF community, your family.
Yep.
I'm here for you, bro. So
all right. So I want y'all to do me a favor. Enjoy your weekend. We will see you Monday at
3 p.m.
I almost forgot. See, I forgot just now. I forgot
Pacific Standard Time.
Because I was about to say 6. Because in my head is stuck.
Hey, like I said, we got you, bro. We all here.
All right. So 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yes, sir.
And we will see you then. Have a good weekend. Quit fuck around. Go hug somebody and then give them a tangy noogie. All right.
Tangy noog.
Yes.
Right,